Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and if you're new here, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about the internet dragging Taylor Swift because they believe that Taylor Swift was disrespectful to the icon and legend Celine Dion. And the internet is especially sensitive about Celine Dion because she's battling a rare illness, which is called the stiff person syndrome. So many people did not even expect to see Celine Dion at the Grammys because the last report we heard was that absolutely no treatment was working for her and things are not looking good. However, she definitely showed up and she was looking amazing. I believe that Celine Dion has looked the best, for the first time since the passing of her husband and immediately after his diagnosis. If you guys remember, Celine Dion's husband, he was diagnosed with cancer. He suffered immensely and then passed away immediately, like before he passed away, we could see Celine Dion dwindling down. She appeared to be a lot skinnier. Many people said that she looked really unhealthy. And then after the passing of her husband, Renee, we saw wherein things got worse for her because she then lost her brother. And immediately after she lost her brother, then she was diagnosed with the rare illness stiff person syndrome. So many people felt as though, you know what, Taylor Swift, she was so disrespectful to Celine Dion, knowing that this woman has been through so much for the past couple of years, battling a rare illness, and we thought that we would never see Celine Dion on a stage that has to do with music award on this magnitude. We weren't even aware that she was looking so healthy. She could stand without support because based on how the report has been, published about her health, we thought that this woman would be having a caregiver walking with a stick or in a wheelchair or something like that because of what those reports are saying. So when she stepped out on stage to give Taylor Swift the award for Album of the Year, and Taylor Swift basically, snatched that award. She was visibly excited. Yes, she ran back and forth on the stage. She was hugging everyone else. She did not hug Celine Dion. So people was like, heck no, Taylor. No, you did not. I mean, that's Celine Dion. Even the people in the Caribbean, they are hella upset. And let me tell you something about Caribbean people. When they adopt an icon, they're going to tell you that that icon is a black woman. And you're going to be like, heck no, Celine Dion ain't a black woman. But you cannot tell the people in the Caribbean that because there's this thing about Caribbean people. We see everyone as equal. Like color is not a thing in the Caribbean, in terms of race and all of that. There is a little bit of colorism undertone, but it's nothing major, just minute, right? So when we adapt people like Celine Dion and we say, you know what, you're not going to do our black sister like that, never try to correct them. Don't tell them that. Or don't tell us that Celine Dion is not a black woman because when you go anywhere, there's some people that you're going to always hear their songs playing and we're going to always be dancing, uplifting and vibrating to Celine Dion. The Caribbean people really do love her. And then she's a Canadian. And if you don't know, when it comes to the Caribbean, it's like Canada is like our second home. Do you know how they joke about Florida being Jamaica? It's something like that when it comes to Canada. So we really don't look at Canadians as strangers or foreigners. We look at Canadians as Caribbean people. It's weird. There's just something weird about us Caribbean people that when we really love you, we really do love you. And when we adapt someone from another country, another culture, we'll give them a passport and all of that. For example, Rihanna. Rihanna is from Barbados, but Jamaicans say Rihanna is a Jamaican and that girl is very dominant. You dare not say anything ill about Rihanna for a Jamaican to hear you because you bet your ass they're gonna drag you and you never correct a Jamaican and tell them that Rihanna is not a Jamaican. Even the Bayesian knows that. Listen, don't correct a Jamaican and tell them that Rihanna is not a Jamaican because it has been a back and forth argument for so many years until they gave up and said, you know what? You guys can adapt Rihanna. We'll take Usain Bolt. Let's do an equal trade and all of that. So it's just to give you a sense of how, Caribbean people are. We love to adapt people. We love to love upon people. And especially if you're known to be someone who's doing good music, like Ye. You cannot tell Caribbean people that Ye is not a Caribbean man. The Caribbean people really do love Kanye, especially Jamaican people. And they root for him. Every time American stands against Kanye, you bet your ass you're gonna hear more Kanye West song playing in Jamaica. You're gonna see the Jamaican artists in the shade room lurking in the bushes, throwing jabs at people, telling people to leave Ye alone. Jamaican goes really hard for Ye because even when he was cancelled and Americans were there saying that, Ye was out of line and he this and he that, the Jamaicans were on the shade room said, Ye did not tell a lie. And to be very honest, I'm going to keep it real. Jamaicans are one of the very first people who started speaking out, asking Americans, how do you allow someone, to cancel a black man and black people, be standing up against your own brother? Don't you guys remember the days of slavery? So that's how we roll when it comes to people who we truly love, admire, and respect. Yes, switching a little bit from, the Taylor Swift and Celine Dion, right? But people have been dragging Taylor Swift on social media. And you know that the dragon is heavy, the Caribbean people are involved. But then a report came out showing where Taylor Swift was hugging Celine Dion, but that was backstage. But what people are saying is that it doesn't matter what she did after. People are saying she cannot come back from disrespecting that woman on stage. People are making the excuse that Taylor Swift is young. Honey, please. She's past 25. If she was under 25, we could say, yeah, she's immature. 25, you're expected to have a little decency. Taylor Swift is not anyone that is new to the music industry. She has won Album of the Year practically every year. Yeah, exaggerating much, yes. But I have to say, she has won Album of the Year so many times that that feeling was never new for her. So she could have definitely, acknowledge Celine Dion, give her a big thank you, and then go on to be her sweet, silly self. No, are we saying that Taylor Swift is a nemesis? No, we're just saying that she needs to respect the people that has paved the way to her, show more respect, and it's like sportsmanship, right? You need to show respect and you need to honor those who have been before you, those who have paved the way for you. And knowing that Celine Dion is in a complicated state at this point, and you could tell that she was very, very elated to be at the Grammys. I think Taylor Swift could have put the icing on that cake for that woman, to say, we appreciate you. I appreciate you just being here and giving me this award because we all have learned of the fight that you're fighting. And I have to say, you're strong and, we can all just dream of being just as strong and as amazing as you are. Not necessarily putting words in Taylor Swift's mouth, but she could have said something along that line, just to make that woman just feel truly loved and appreciated. I'm not going to get into the conspiracy theories about Celine Dion because guess what? At the end of the day, we have to say, you know what? Celine Dion has made some really darn good contribution to humanity with beautiful songs. And as we all know, music is healing to the nation. And that's all I have to say about that in this video. So guys, let me know what are your thoughts, and while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you guys Later. Peace.